What would you do if everything you've worked for was gone in an instant? Extreme stress isn't a choice. It's something we all face sooner or later. It doesn't matter how rich or successful you are. Life will throw challenges your way. Whether it's a natural disaster, a job loss, or an illness, we all get hit hard. The question is, how do you respond when everything falls apart? The simple answer? When you're going through hell, you just keep going. But it's not as easy as it sounds. Pushing through pain, loss, and stress may feel impossible in the moment, but here's the twist. There's a gift on the other side. Keep going and you'll emerge stronger, smarter, and more resilient. That's where the real transformation happens, when you walk through fire and come out the other side, unrecognizable in the best way. When life hits hard, that's when you learn just how strong you really are. But it's not as easy as it sounds. You see, extreme stress doesn't just break you, it shows you who you really are. It reveals parts of you that might have stayed hidden forever. Until you face your breaking point, you won't realize the depth of your strength. Sure, you might feel like giving up, but every time you keep going, you prove to yourself just how capable you truly are. It's like a hero's journey. Life can feel like a series of smooth days until something happens, something unexpected that throws you off course. That event, it's a call to adventure, to change, to grow. It doesn't feel like it at first, though. It's ugly, messy, and often feels like a setback. But that's when the opportunity for growth is greatest. It's only in the struggle that you're prepared to become the person you're meant to be. I know this firsthand. I lost my dream home in a fire. It was more than a house. It was where I'd poured my life, my memories, and my love. It had everything that meant something to me, from memorabilia to rare books, gone in an instant. In that moment, I had a choice: stay angry or find gratitude. The fire didn't take my family, and that was something to be thankful for. The real treasure wasn't the things, it was what I still had, my loved ones. When you're going through extreme stress, it's easy to hold on to bitterness and anger, but I realized quickly that holding on to that anger was only holding me back. So I chose gratitude instead. That shift in perspective allowed me to heal, to rebuild, and to grow. I stopped mourning the material losses and started focusing on the things that truly mattered: family, health, and relationships. Gratitude is a game changer when you're facing hard times. And guess what happened after that? The fire wasn't just a loss, it was the catalyst for something bigger. It forced me to leave my comfort zone, meet new people, and explore new possibilities. I ended up in a place I never thought I'd find myself, and it turned out to be the best decision I could have made. If I'd stayed in my dream home, I would have missed the incredible opportunities that came next. Life has a way of nudging you in the right direction, even if it's painful. That's the beauty of life's hardest moments. They force you to evolve. You get to meet new people, create new connections, and develop new skills. The journey may be tough, but it brings with it rewards you can't even imagine in the beginning. And the best part? You don't have to go through it alone. When you're walking through chaos, you'll find that there are people waiting to help you. Mentors, friends, allies who will support you through it all. As you push through, you start discovering who your real friends are. The ones who will show up when everything falls apart. You'll learn who's truly in your corner and who's just along for the ride. You'll learn who's truly in your corner and who's just along for the ride. It's a painful lesson, but an important one. In your darkest times, the ones who stand by you, those are the people who matter most. Everyone else, they were just a part of the background noise. This is when you start building your tribe. And let's not forget the emotional muscle you build during this time. Resilience is like any other muscle. You don't get stronger by avoiding challenges. You get stronger by facing them head on. The more weight you lift, the stronger you become. It's the same with your emotional strength. The harder life pushes, the stronger you get in response. You won't believe how resilient you are until you face that moment of crisis and kept pushing forward. It's like going to the gym for the first time. You don't start with the heaviest weight. You start light and build up. Life stresses are the weights you lift. And just like any workout, it gets harder before it gets easier. But every time you push through, you come out stronger. And with every challenge, your emotional endurance improves. You build mental toughness that will carry you through future struggles. Eventually, you'll look back and realize how far you've come. That's why when life seems unfair, you have to shift your perspective. It's not about the injustice of it all. It's about what you do next. You can choose to stay in the anger, the fear, the uncertainty, or you can choose to rise above it. When you choose to use those difficult moments to grow, to learn, and to evolve, you take back control. Life can throw you into the fire, but how you handle it determines whether it breaks you or shapes you. There are tools to help you along the way. One of the most helpful tools I've used for managing stress is NuCalm. It's a system that calms your nervous system, helping you stay grounded when everything around you feels like it's spinning out of control. It's been especially useful for me during times of intense stress. You can't change what's happening, but you can change how you respond to it. NuCalm helps you regain control of your body and mind. Another tool I've used is tapping. It's based on meridian points in the body to help release negative energy and stress. Sounds a little odd, but it's backed by science. Studies show tapping can help with everything from anxiety to physical pain. I saw it work firsthand after the Sandy Hook tragedy, helping families cope with their overwhelming grief. It's a simple technique, but it can be life-changing. I believe in it because I've seen it work. Another tool I've used is tapping. It's based on meridian points in the body to help release negative energy and stress. Sounds a little odd, but it's backed by science. Studies show tapping can help with everything from anxiety to physical pain. I saw it work firsthand after the Sandy Hook tragedy, helping families cope with their overwhelming grief. It's a simple technique, but it can be life-changing. I believe in it because I've seen it work. I've been through my share of crises. I lost friends in the California wildfires and it hit hard. But I've learned one thing: life can change in the blink of an eye. One moment, everything is fine. The next, you're scrambling to pick up the pieces. It's why I'm so passionate about preparing mentally and emotionally for the worst. Because when the unexpected happens, you'll want to have the tools and mindset to handle it, not just survive, but thrive. When the fire started near my home, I didn't hesitate. I rushed to pick up my kids from school, and as I looked at the flames, I knew that life was unpredictable and there was nothing I could do to change it. But that moment reminded me that no matter what happens, I have to stay calm and be there for the people who need me. This isn't just about you, it's about being a role model, especially for your loved ones. We all face unimaginable pain at some point in life, but the secret is how you handle it. If you choose to remain in a place of anger or despair, it will consume you. Instead, focus on what you can control: your mindset, your actions, your ability to help those around you. When you lead with strength and positivity, you set the example for others to follow. You become the beacon in the storm, showing others the way forward. I learned that during the COVID-19 pandemic too. The world was forced into isolation and people were facing depression, anxiety, and even suicidal thoughts. But instead of shrinking away, I took action. I created a virtual experience to help people transform their lives, even from their own homes. What started as a simple idea became a global movement, with millions of people tuning in from all over the world. It was about giving hope, tools, and a community to those in need. We created a space where people could change their lives even in the darkest times. We help people find clarity, rebuild their confidence, and learn the skills to transform their energy and emotions. Over 1.2 million people from 19 countries joined us, proving that even when everything seems uncertain, there's always hope for change. Sometimes all it takes is a little guidance and the willingness to take that first step. So what's the takeaway? Life will throw its hardest challenges your way, but you have a choice: face them head on and grow, or let them break you. By choosing to push through, by embracing the discomfort and uncertainty, you'll come out stronger. You'll build resilience, find new opportunities, and